3, 2, 1. So behind me, I have 10 massive TVs from Vizio that we're going to be installing in 10 very lucky elementary schools in my area, Title I schools. Vizio reached out and asked if I could help with the huge holiday project, and I'm totally on board for that. So huge thanks to Vizio for sponsoring this video. Now all I need to do is sneak in the schools and install the TVs, Santa rig everything style. Let's get started. So if you want a large TV that gets the job done with 4K and HDR but doesn't break the bank, is reasonably priced, Vizio is probably what you're looking for. Vizio has a few different series of TVs, and the ones we're going to be installing in the elementary schools today are their V-Series TV. And the V-Series is still 4K and HDR and is good for gaming, not that the students are going to be gaming. The V-Series does have the iCUE active processor and the V-Series gaming engine, but if you're a serious gamer, you might want to upgrade to this guy, which is Vizio's M-Series, which has everything the V-Series has, but also variable refresh rate, AMD FreeSync, and both series have auto gaming mode, which if you're a gamer, you probably know what those mean. Now let's get these installed. Our first TV is going to be installed at Sharon Elementary, which is home of the Seagulls, a Title I school that's pretty close to where I live. So we're going to start off in a library, and it's going to go right here where a really old fireplace used to sit. The TV they have right now in the library is one of these guys. I don't know if any of you are old enough, but you have to change the channel. You have to put it on channel 3 in order to get a VCR to play. It's ancient technology, and it's high time it got upgraded to something new. Coming around here to the back, it's pretty much almost unusable at the moment because there's not even like any HDMI ports or anything. It's just these old red, white, and yellow RC cables. So here we go. This is going to be one of the easier installs we do today just because we're putting it on the feet. But one trick of doing that is just taking the styrofoam that already came with the TV, putting it back in the box, laying the box flat, and then putting the TV back on top of it so there's room to put the little feet. And there we have it, a 70-inch 4K HDR10 Plus TV. This TV is quite a bit better than what they had before, and with the HDMI ports, they can actually use it. It's got Chromecast built in along with Apple AirPlay 2, so you can stream stuff directly to the TV directly from any Android or iOS devices. Personally, I think all of the world's problems can be solved through education, so I'm super happy that the kids here at this school get a brand new, awesome piece of technology that'll help facilitate their learning. Whether they're using it for announcements or watching educational YouTube videos, TVs are just a great way to communicate information and help that learning process. This is definitely one of the easiest TVs we've had to set up so far. I think the next couple are quite a bit more difficult, pretty high off the ground even, but I'm pretty happy with where we're at. So the second TV we're installing is inside of this cafeteria. We're actually, it's going to be interesting, putting it a little higher up on this wall so it stays out of the way. And we're putting it on a swing arm mount so it can actually sit at an angle so everyone in the cafeteria can watch the morning presentations. And back here, tighten these up. And there it is, mounted in the corner and ready for the whole auditorium of people eating lunch to watch it. On to the next one. Just pulled into the elementary school. The Bonneville Broncos are getting a 70-inch TV, and this one also should be pretty interesting. It's going next to their stage. And there we go, another install done. This one is in their large cafeteria as well as right next to the stage. You Congratulations to the Windsor Wildcats. You have a TV mounted in your lunchroom. All right, Cherry Hill Mustangs. Today we are taking your tiny 1080p TV and giving you a brand new 4K. And would you look at that, already done. New school, and this one should be interesting. This is the Westmore Wildcats, and instead of this little tiny computer monitor looking thing over here, they want a massive TV right below their sign. So we're going into block and we're hanging it pretty high above this hallway. Should be fun. So finding the center of the wall is pretty easy. There's 13 bricks across, and so we just found the center of that middle brick. Easy enough, plus the mounts you can slide back and forth. But going up and down, we want to make sure we don't cover up the sign when people are walking through the door. And we want to make sure the TV doesn't hang down below into the hallway, because we know how kids are and they want to reach up and grab it. Doing some math and some measurements, we got it all. But I did notice one thing that's probably going to bug a couple people. If we're looking at the whole sign, it looks great, except right here under the A is white. None of the other letters have white on them. And now every kid walking through this hallway is gonna notice the white part of the letter A, and I apologize for nothing. Honestly, this one might be my favorite one yet. Centered right there with the sign, they can see it when they walk in through the front door. Westmore Elementary has now been upgraded to 4K. Inside the Orem Jaguars Junior High, I think they need a new TV just about there. And the Jaguars have a brand new 4K Vizio Smart TV. Greenwood Gators, you guys have a new TV in your conference room. I hear the Mount Mahogany Rams want a new TV. Not bad. After installing TVs all day, we are down to our last 2 units, and they are going in this school right here, Westmore Elementary. This has been a super fun project, and I'm glad Vizio asked me to be on board. Hanging this one should be interesting. And another TV is up in the cafeteria. This time we had an audience. This whole room is full. The last TV we're gonna install is one of Vizio's M series. The M series can do everything that the V series can, but it has a little bit more color and is better for gaming. This has Vizio's Pro Gaming engine with AMD FreeSync and variable refresh rate. This one's not going on a wall, it's just gonna sit here in a classroom and kind of be like a mobile unit. They do have a few rules that are interesting. I saw this one back here. Huge thanks to Vizio for letting me be a part of this project. They have made thousands of kids happy today. If you want a big TV that gets the job done without being crazy expensive, I'll leave some links down in the video description for the TVs we hung up today. We did the 70-inch V series in a lot of the larger rooms and the 65-inch M series here in the classroom. Vizio is an American company that makes TVs and soundbars, so I'll leave those links down in the video description. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comments. Come hang out with me on Instagram and Twitter. And thanks a ton for watching. I'll see you around.